Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe and the alarm to see when our next video comes out. Hopefully you enjoy this video. Welcome back, everybody, to Finch Brothers Smokers Barbecue Review, where we try it before you buy it. Today we are seasoning and doing our initial burn-in and first couple cooks on the 22-inch premium Weber Kettle grill. That very opening few clips showed the Weber Kettle with some oil by it. That's the fresh hot chimney of coals going on to some mesquite wood. You see that smoke's rolling there. This initial burn-in is to get the kettle ready for some cooks. You want to burn any residual chemicals, stuff left from the factory when they ship these out to sell. And look at that nice color. That's a cool army green. Brother-in-law and I went in on this smoker. We want to use it to do some hot and fast steaks. You can actually do slow and sear. Here's the settings on it. I still have to go through the instructions on exactly how I can get it fine-tuned, but you can see where you can actually, there's fins in the bottom of the kettle that will open it up to let more air flow so you can increase that temperature. And what's left here those are the residual coals. The thing burned really efficiently. That was overnight. That's the remaining coals. I just got that going to finish the burn off. Look at the color that you got on that grill once it was seasoned with some of that mesquite wood and the good charcoal company charcoal. As you can see here, the best stuff out there. It burns so hot and fast. Today we are cooking some chicken practice, some new rubs that I got and wanted to go ahead and try those out. The Smoke Show, Fergalicious, the Steffi style, Birds and Bones, as well as my favorite JDQ, and I seasoned everything with that Smoky Okies. Here again, we got the good charcoal, got those coals red hot. Gonna pour that in to fire up chicken on this first cook here. And you can see all those real chunks of wood, the best charcoal out there. It's real lump charcoal, it's real wood. You can see that and you can tell from the flavors you get. So here's all the chicken. I did initially have them all kind of separated out and knew which seasoning was on which. And there's a hot spot there, but it'll still eat good. You know, some of that skin, people don't always eat all the skin, but a little char never hurt anybody. And as soon as I started flipping these, of course, I wanted to see which chicken seasoning was best, which one new favorites. And honestly, by the time I got done playing around that hot spot, I was completely confused. And everything tasted delicious at the end of the day. And we also used 3 different sauces to figure out which ones we really liked and preferred. And those sauces were Smoking Ghost, the Raspberry Chipotle, new Raspberry Chipotle by Cosmos Q. And the last one was Smoke This Chipotle. And the winner of those sauces was actually the Raspberry Chipotle, surprisingly enough. That was the family's favorite. And here I've got a 2.5-inch Bone-In Ribeye. That's going to be our second cook on it. And I used my meat stick to get that internal temperature on there for about the first half hour. It was rolling around 350 degrees internal, or excuse me, 350 degrees. Look at that crust. On the inside of that smoker on the cool spot, and those coals are roaring hot. That lump charcoal by the Good Charcoal Company gets up to 1,200 degrees, and that baby was hot. I mean, flames were rolling. Some of the fat actually caught, and look at that Weber Kettle go, man. It is smoking, delicious, building that crust on there. Man, that was a lot of fun to cook, and that meat stick X is what got me to this perfect temperature.
Recording?
Now, here my brother-in-law is recording me cut this open. The middle was a perfect, just a hair over rare. My wife loves rare. And the rest of it was a beautiful medium rare.
Looks good though.
And look at how good that looks. I'm telling you, we got done eating it between the three of us and my daughter, and we ate the whole thing. It was almost 3 pounds. We couldn't believe that we ate it all. My wife actually the next day said, "Do we have any leftovers of that steak?" And I said, "Sorry, honey, we ate it all," because you can just see how good it is. I mean, there's her rare part in the center. Here's some after shots. There's a crush shot, and we'll end the video here with a couple more hot shots. And that was today's video on seasoning our brand new 22-inch premium Weber kettle. Thanks, guys.